Hey guys, this is Oracle Daphne. My name is Beth, and I am back again doing your mid-March 2016 monthly tarot horoscope. This is for everyone with their ascendant, sun, or moon in the lovely Aquarius. Now, just so you guys know, I intend to phase out my mid-month readings, mainly because I have been very busy, and I did get behind in February with my recording schedule. I'm sort of caught up for the most part, so that's why I was able to do these. I wasn't even sure if I was going to, because a lot of people have been asking, through the comments, when am I going to do my mid-March, and I really just decided last minute that I was going to do this. I wasn't feeling like I had the energy to, but then I was drinking some of this mad, crazy smoothie drink. And I was like, you know what? I think I should. And the reason is because I think a lot of the horoscope and readers out there that are on YouTube only do the monthly, and there's a long time, especially if you watch all the videos, there's nothing else to watch until the beginning of the month, and everybody's just kind of waiting. So that kind of was like, okay, I should really just do the mid-month videos. Everybody's gonna love them, and thank you so much for your support and liking and Google Plusing and subscribing and, all the comments you make. By the way, guys, I do read every comment. I just don't have the ability nor the time to get back to everybody through the comment section, but I do read everything. I am very quick to respond to email. Be sure, if you want to book a private reading, that you are checking out my calendar page on my website, oracledaphne.com. But to make it simple, I'm just telling everybody to email me, and then I'll walk you through what needs to be done as far as setting up a private reading. But everything is really on my website. So people are emailing me, asking me, well, how do I get a private reading? And, basically everything's on the website. So definitely check it out. But I can walk you through it anyways. So my email is elizabetholson31@gmail, just as a reminder, and I will put all that information below. Just click on the show more below the video, and there will be the link to my website and everything, and I'll put it here for you as well. So the way people have been doing it in the past is people were posting comments on my calendar page saying that they wanted a specific time. That's not the way to book, because I won't even see that. I don't get notified via my calendar if somebody wants a certain time. So you'll need to email me, elizabetholson31, if there's a certain time on my calendar that you'd like for a private reading. Okay, that said, I am ready to go. I also did complete the sex and relationship videos for those of you who do enjoy those. Those will be rented for April, and I did complete those. So I will be posting those soon. I'm not sure when. As soon as I finish recording all of these, I most likely will be posting those. So stay tuned. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it's probably the best way to see what I'm doing, what the updates on my website are, and what the updates on my channel are too. So at Oracle Daphne is the word is the word on the street. how to follow me and figure out what I'm doing, because I'm always changing my plans. Other YouTubers are probably very rigid. They do things a certain way, and then I'm always changing. So I like to I'm sort of morphing and growing, as my channel morphs and grows, and making decisions based on, the feedback and the comments that I get. I did want to address, someone said recently that I seemed like I didn't care, which, maybe they thought that I cared before, more. And that's simply not true, okay? I care very much about these videos, my business, my clients, my followers, my subscribers. I care about everyone. I care very much what people think about, my readings and my business. And I do care about the healing work that I do. And I care about all the, the people that have shown so much love and support over time with this business and this channel. So, I'm not sure why that person may have said that. You know, I try to record now in the light, you know, there's more lighting to my channel, and I do look out the window a lot of times, but I feel like that does correlate with my, I don't know, channeling. So I may see something and it may kind of trigger something. So it's not that I'm distracted or that I don't care. I care very much, and I put a lot of energy and effort into these videos. If I didn't care, you know, I wouldn't be doing them. So I just want you guys to know that I care very much, you know, about you guys, and appreciate all of your love and support very much. So just so you guys know. Without further ado, I am going to lay out a spread for you and see what we get. Excuse me, now this is for everyone with their ascendant, sun, or moon in Aquarius. And this is for the last 2 weeks in March 2016. Most likely I'll be posting this around the 17th or even 18th of March. So I'm not going to read the cards that I normally read, which is for like the distant past and everything in the past. I'm going to just focus on, you know, starting probably around the 17th or 18th, the card that's crowning you, and that's the Devil, okay? Now, the Devil has come up quite a lot for Aquarius. Aquarius usually always gets this card. I'm not sure why they always get this card, but a lot of times, you know, and people have different interpretations of the Devil, and I see it different ways pretty much every time. So just bear with me as far as my interpretation. Because you also have the Liar, Cheater, Thief in the position of emotions in the future, this to me is temptation to cheat, okay? Temptation to do something that you shouldn't do. Temptation, maybe, you know, because the Devil can oftentimes represent an addiction problem. Temptation to do something that, you know, some of you have an alcohol problem. So some of you, that's what I'm getting. I feel like it's an alcohol thing. And some of you, there's a temptation to drink. Or for some of you, there's a temptation to do some drugs. Or there's a temptation to take some pills. Or there's a temptation to I want to say give somebody your power away, okay? And I feel like some of you have already given it away. You may be in a relationship to someone. Now, the Devil is usually one of the horned signs, so we're talking Aries, Capricorn, Taurus, okay? If you're in a relationship with one of those, definitely message me. You may be in a relationship that you feel stuck and trapped and like you can't get away, you can't move on from it. It's not good for Aquarius to feel claustrophobic or stuck. It is also, she's also kind of going like this, you know? So to me, it's like shutting out the world. It's like shutting out what other people are saying. So shutting out like what other people are thinking, saying, it's just, you know, and she's tortured. She feels alone, and she's tortured by this this prison that she's in, which is very claustrophobic. There's not much space. So either you know, starting in the, you know, again, around March 17th, 18th, for the last 2 weeks in March, starting that time, you may feel like you don't have much breathing room. You may feel like, you know, if you are in a relationship, you want to get out of it. You want to move on from it. You may have also, and women do this, you may have given your power away to someone who doesn't deserve it and who is lording it over you. So if you're chasing after someone, or if you are constantly texting someone, or if you're constantly like, if you're, you know, trying to get attention or something from someone, they know okay, what you're doing, and they're taking advantage. This is also someone taking advantage of you in some way. Now, this doesn't have to be you, okay, because the devil, to me, there's two people involved, and it's sometimes one, sometimes another, and sometimes not you, and then sometimes it's both, okay? So you could be in a relationship to someone who has an addiction problem, or who has had a history with addiction, okay? Or it can be someone who's just like wearing the pants and in control and likes the control, okay? Someone just who's constantly like controlling you, you know, manipulating you, micromanaging you. This can be also being in a job just to do it for the money, okay? This is falling into the trap of, you know, that kind of dead-end job which pays the bills, but you never really get ahead. It's just kind of like you're the hamster in the wheel, you know, on the wheel, going and going and grinding every day. Because it is sort of parallel with the outcome, which is the Ace of Pentacles, which is the money tree card, which is the You're So Money Baby card. I do feel that there's a strong financial element here too. So the devil card is complicated because, again, it can be you feeling restricted, feeling like you don't have much breathing room, feeling like you can't do something, or, you know, how you don't have the freedom to do what you want to do, and there's something that's holding you back. The thing is you can, it's just what this person is saying that's holding you back. It's not actually that you're held back. It's just that you are constantly tapping in and believing and accepting and allowing what somebody else is saying to you, what the message is for you, and you're believing it, and you're believing that you're lower than them, and that you don't deserve love, and that you are not worthy, and that, you know, all these beliefs. And to me, you need to break away from that. You need to break away from the belief system that you're not worthy. You need to break away from the belief system that you can't do better. You need to break away from the belief system that you're never going to find another job, or you can't find a better job, or this is the only job for you. You need to break away from the belief system that, to me, it's enslavement. You know, the slave mentality, that you are a slave, and that you have to, you know, you have to go to school to get a job, and you have to get a job to pay your bills, and you have to pay your bills so that you can pay for your college, you know, kids' college education, all that. And it's just, to me, that's a very outdated, old perspective that needs to go, okay? So I feel like some of you, that's the deal. Now, there may be someone in your midst, and it may not be you, it may be your family member, it could be a friend, it could be someone that's not a partner, not a relationship partner, and just, they are very greedy. That's all I'm going to say. They're very greedy, and they are, you know, this is the 7 deadly sins. They're selfish and they're greedy, okay? So I feel like Aquarius cares very much about other people, and I don't feel like this is you, for most of you. Some of you, it is you because you're in a job just to do it for the money, and it's a dead-end job, you know? Or some of you, it's, you know, you're in a relationship and you're like, I can't leave because of financial reasons. Or you're in a relationship that sucks, and there's cheating, and there was cheating, and there will be cheating, and you're like, I can't leave again for financial reasons, or I can't leave because, you know, you're afraid that something bad's going to happen. Excuse me. So I was talking about the devil, and how the devil also relates to this cheating card, okay? So I feel like primarily it's one of two things. It's one where you're struggling along financially, and you're buying into some thing, you know, old belief system about money, okay? Or you're in a relationship and there's an emotional affair going on, or there will be an emotional affair going on. There may be also like an emotional affair where it's not actually physical, where you really love someone. You've given your heart to the devil, someone who doesn't deserve it, again, but also, you know, it can be also your partner having an emotional affair. Now, there can also be where you know that this person is prone to this kind of thing, or you know that this is what is going on in your relationship, if you're in a relationship. If you are single, this can be liking someone which you know you shouldn't, basically. They could be married, or they could have children, or they could have both, okay? So I feel like these are two. I don't like it when these show up in the same reading. It's very negative. Now, for those of you who are, and going back, okay, there is a financial thing here too about someone taking your money, okay, or someone taking what's yours, okay? So you need to kind of watch out, and I don't feel like it's like actual theft, although it could be. I think someone's bike is going to get stolen. If you have a bike, you need to be careful. For some reason, I feel like it's your bike. It could also be like a motorcycle too, for some reason. I'm seeing that. You know, it could be also something you lost as well. For some of you, it's a pair of earrings, and for some of you, it's like a pair of jeans I'm getting. I don't know why I'm getting jeans, or a sweatshirt. Some of you, it's getting your car stolen. I mean, but it's not your car, it's a truck. I feel like it's a truck, it's not an actual car. Someone has a Jeep, I want to say. Maybe it's a Jeep. I want to say it's a Grand Cherokee one. I don't know why I'm getting that. It's very specific. Okay, so I don't feel like it's another. I don't feel like it's anything really else. I think it's a truck, or it's like a Jeep that gets stolen. I feel like someone's contending with that in March. For the majority, I don't feel like it's a theft. I feel like it's more something you lost. Okay, because we have this eclipse that's eclipsing out something in our lives. It may be something that's you're letting go of something. Either you let go of something you lost, or you by losing it, actually, or it's a person in your life, okay, or it's somebody showing up because of this loss, okay. You know, it is possible that you may be losing your heart to someone again, and that's what's getting lost, okay. You need to be careful, again, who you're spending time with, who you like. I feel like these things are very strong mid-March. You also have the King of Swords, which is a deceased loved one around you in spirit, okay? And he's protecting you. I want to say he's a very protective influence from any kind of psychic attack. A very protective influence from any kind of negativity that may be coming in from the outside, any ancestral stuff. You may be also moving out of a period where there's been any kind of ancestral type karmic stuff. Again, I feel like a very strong relative vibe here, family vibe. If there is someone in the family that's either trying to steal from you, or someone that, it could be someone at work too that's trying to steal from you, or stealing something, who is going to steal something from you. I want to say if you're your own boss, and you have like a lot of employees, I want to say you need to watch out for those employees, really go over those employees with like a fine-tooth comb. It's going to happen around the eclipse, the time of the eclipse. That's kind of how I see it. And there's going to be a lot of psychic attack around that time. So you do need to say prayer around that time to shield yourself from any kind of psychic attack. I feel like it's good. The eclipse is going to open up a doorway of negativity that could potentially cause you to feel low, to cause you to feel disempowered, to cause you to feel trapped or suffocated, or like you can't do what you want to do, kind of thing. And there, again, there may be, I want to say, snakes in the grass, you know, with people around you that are negative. Now, I feel like for a lot of you, because this isn't a position of emotions, it's just an emotional affair. You're having an emotional affair with someone. Or you want to have an actual affair, or you know, it's something that you're contemplating. The good news here is that this King of Swords is kind of going to be the bridge between this negativity and the future. And a lot of you are going to make the decision to move on from the negativity and move out of a relationship that's no longer working for you, because you have this Ace of Swords, which is really about moving on, making the decision, saying, yes, I'm moving on. If you have any planets in Libra, because I do feel like this Libra, Gemini also, Aquarius with a lot of Libra, Gemini, this is a good decision. Know that this is a really good decision. It is a good decision if you have been in a negative relationship leading up to this point. Moving on is the best way forward, okay? It's very positive. You can see there's a lot of these like little bubbles. There's like there's sort of like a fairy element here, a lot of butterflies. It's also moving on from any kind of like arguing, which has been really bad for you. I feel like may have been arguing because you felt that someone was cheating on you, or arguing because of some person that's not been really good for you. Could also be arguing with a relative over something. I feel like this is also using your sword of truth, which is moving on from the negativity. This is also speaking up for yourself, saying things that you need to say. It's the lot of Aquarius, because Aquarius is an air sign, to be communicative. So it is important for you to stand up for yourself. And if there is somebody in your life that is really negative, you need to cut them out. You need to shield yourself from them, because around the time of the eclipse, I feel like they could be easily sending you psychic attack. You need to be careful of any kind of psychic attack at that time. But also, there may be some inheritance type stuff. There may be like a death in the family, or someone, because you do have the King of Swords here, that that may have happened, and so there's inheritance type stuff that's going on for you. Not everyone, I just feel like there's a lot there. If there has been a lot of fighting and a lot of negative squabbling, negative people, I feel like you're moving on from that. Actually, I feel like the last 2 weeks for you, Aquarius, are really, really positive. I know I've been talking about the Seven of Swords and the Devil in this reading, but it is important for you to know that I feel like you are going to move on from these people. I feel like these negative people, these snaky people, these people that aren't good for you, you're going to be moving on from them. Know that you're going to be moving on. You have help in spirit. So I don't want you to be worried or paranoid that something really bad is going to happen, because it's not. And I'm not fear-mongering here. And I feel like for you, you have help. You do have help in spirit, and you do have help around you, and you can move on from the negativity. You do have the Wheel of Fortune, and then followed by the Fortune card, the Ace of Pentacles, which to me is like the Fortune card. So you have the Wheel in the position of your attitude, and then the outcome again is the Fortune card. So because you have the Wheel there, it's about making a good decision. It's about taking the bull by the balls, chunky. I don't know why I say that. And grabbing on. and making something happen. However, because you're making this decision, the universe is saying, make the decision, damn it, just be decisive and move on from this person if you've been in a negative relationship, or move on from that job, quit that job that's holding you back. If it's a dead-end job, moving on. And I'm not saying you need to quit your job and then have no money to pay your rent. No, I'm saying you need to figure out a game plan so that you can quit your job, okay? And some of you are going, well, I can't quit my job, No, you need to turn that off, that stuff that's in your head, because that's the devil whispering in your head. The devil's whispering, you're never gonna da-da, and da-da-da-da, and da-da-da, you're not gonna da-da-da, and no, you need to turn it off, because it's not true, okay? And there's other people around you that are saying stuff like that. Don't buy into it, okay? This is a shift in a belief system. This is a shift out of this poverty conscious, I've got to pay my bills, and I've got to do this, and I've got to da-da-da, and it's moving into the higher vibration of believing in abundance, trusting the universe, trusting your own decisions, it's about making good decisions for yourself, and trusting that you are going to make the good decision. A lot of people call me and they say, Elizabeth, I don't trust myself anymore to make a good decision. Well, you need to. You need to trust that you're on the right path. There are no mistakes in life, and no matter what, everything is going to work out. And some people have it harder than others. This is true, but I feel like for you, you're not going to have to. And by the end of March, things are really going to shift. I feel like there's going to be something that, the thing that's going to be eclipsed out of your life is the negativity. Is that negativity, that negative person, that negative Nancy, that negative, whatever, that's going to be shifted out of your life. And what's going to come into your life instead, and also that negative belief system, is this abundance. To me, it's just abundance. It's abundance, it's wealth, it's prosperity, it's money, it's good fortune. I feel like a lot of good fortune is coming your way via this eclipse. Make room in your life. Make room in your life. Get rid of this. Move on from this. This is not what you need, Making good decisions. I feel like that's what it's about. I feel like there's a lot of decisions that people are going to be making because of this eclipse. It's going to be making people think about what they're doing. I talked about this in my sex and relation videos that I just finished recording for April, and I do feel like by the end of March, April, and moving into April, people are going to really be thinking through what they're doing with their life, what they really believe. What is the truth? The sort of truth is what you believe. The sort of truth is saying truth, is speaking the truth. Because you have truth and deception right next to each other, I feel like the truth is going to set you free. So this is telling somebody, being honest, okay, being brutally honest and saying, you know what, I know that, this is what's going on. This is what's been going on. This is also finding your tribe, I guess, being around people that really care about you, really love you, moving on from the negativity. Even if it's people in the family that have been negative for you, you can move on from that. You can move away from that. You may have like a bad ancestral past or bad, ancestral history of people, that have not been supportive of you, or that have not, who have kind of tapped into this poverty consciousness of, putting money first, always putting money first, and relationships second, or relationships last. And I feel like you are like the linchpin, and you're gonna be the one to change everything for the future generations. You're gonna be the one to say, I don't believe that. I'm abundant. I have everything I need in this moment. I do not need to stay in this dead-end job. I can do exactly what I damn well please. I can get out of a relationship, and I don't care if I have to pitch a tent on the front lawn of my mom's house. That's your mentality. You don't have to stay where it's no longer working. And I would say if you're in a situation where there's things that are not working, get away from it. That's it. I feel like some of you are going to be getting a divorce, or there's going to be some major shocks. Again, the shake-up as far as relationship, if you are in one. Okay, breakups. And this is, again, something, the eclipse is what's taking out of your life, what's getting out of your life. This is a great time to detox, I want to say. This is a great time to purge, to do any kind of, physical cleanses, to do any kind of, and I'm just kind of getting into bentonite clay, so I've been doing a lot of, full body wraps with bentonite clay. It's really great stuff. This is the kind of thing where, again, purging, detoxing, any kind of cleanses. Some of you need to cleanse with lemon and water, and it's like that kind of thing where it's just you need to be doing that almost on a daily basis. It is raising, it is getting rid of the negativity, letting go of the negativity, and moving into a more positive place. And I do feel like for a lot of you, you are, because of this negativity that's going to be cleared away at the end of March, I feel like you're going to have, again, great abundance coming in. It's going to be this huge, I want to say, wave of abundance coming into your life. More money than you could possibly imagine. Because you have the Ace of Pentacles plus the 10, that's 11. That's like a doorway, that's a gateway. That's, it's like you being the channel for money at that time. You're the channel, okay? So money is coming to you at that time. So if you are struggling financially, or, you know, what have you, I want you to say, I am the channel for money. Money is flowing to me, okay? Do this around the 29th, because that's an 11-day. Do this also around April 11th. That's also an 11-day, the direct 11-day. I'm trying to think. Do this also, if March has a 31st day, do this on the 31st. I don't know why I'm getting that. Do this on the 31st as well. To me, this is just a terrific amount of financial abundance and prosperity. So, and I do feel like for those of you who are working, I feel like you're going to have abundance through your job, okay? You may get a raise, may get a promotion. I mean, I just feel like there's a work element here too. If you have your own business, things improve, and you may just be working and focused on working and money at the end of at the end of March, okay? Could also be the end of April as well, because I did say that, and also because this energy is sort of going to just kind of pick up more steam as we get into the rest of the year. You may have been in a pattern, and I feel like some of you are in a pattern of, you know, spending too much, or like not watching where your money is going. I feel like you're going to have money, so you don't have to worry about money. Stop arguing about money if you're in a relationship. Stop worrying about money. I feel like you need to be the channel for money, because I feel like there's going to be a lot of money. You may end up just spending money. I feel like, though, mostly this is to me about a relationship where there's financial issues. There's been financial issues. You know, be careful about, you know, having, you know, heated discussions about financial issues with your partner. For the most part, I do feel like you need to, I want to say slow down and stop and smell the roses you know, towards the end of March, even going into April. Slow down with the spending as well. You know, you might have been like on a spending streak. Just watch what you're doing. But also take time, go slowly in life to savor the more the sweet elements of life. If you are kind of working and all focus on money, you need to take a little break, I want to say, and take time so that you can like hang out with your friends and have fun and do things that are fun. I feel like there's a lot of relationships that are going to be over or ending by the end of March, and so, you know, this is across the board for pretty much everyone. So definitely you know, keep that in mind. And also, it's the universe's way of saying you need to move on. Okay, some of you definitely need to move on from something. You know, because of this eclipse, it's taken away. It's all about letting things go. Let it go. You know, be very like, okay, I'm letting it go. I'm not going to fight about this. I'm letting it go. It's the key words, let it go, want to come through for you. But also not, you know, you may be the kind of person that also sits a lot or like is very sedentary and then goes out and runs 10 miles. You need to do things like in life that are a little bit more medium level, okay? So you need to maybe take a slower walk, or you maybe need to go for a walk in the park, or you may need to like just do something with a friend, or just like, you know, go do a little mild shopping, but nothing major, you know, too major. It's a great time at the end of March to make investments, but it needs to be wise investments. If you have any settlement stuff that maybe that's on the back burner, or that's something that's been cooking down for a long time, I feel like you are going to either settle or come to an agreement at the end of March, beginning of April, and it's going to be positive. I also feel like if you're going through divorce, there may be divorce settlement at that time. If it's not you, it's maybe somebody else that you know, or someone that you're close to, that's what's happening with them at that time too. That's all that I'm getting for now. Those are like, this is kind of like a shorter reading, shorter for me, longer for everybody else. But definitely let me know what you guys think, and stay tuned for more videos. I will be back for April regular videos that will be free to everyone, as well as the sex and relationship videos, which will be available by rental around the world through most countries. So I thank you guys so much for your love and support. I send you big hugs. Big kisses. And I will talk to you guys again soon. Okay, all the best. Take care. Bye.